Hey everyone, so today is one of my sweet friend's little boy's birthday. Finn is turning 1 and he is in love with airplane. Like the movie Cars, and he likes the little orange airplane. I don't know, Liberty doesn't watch Cars, so I don't know exactly the name. I think it's Rusty, but don't quote me. And so I'm going to be making a card for him today. We are going to his party. I'm so excited. So happy birthday, baby Finn. We love you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these dies here. And I have no idea what company these are from. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. It's probably Spellbinders, because usually Spellbinders use these. I'm not sure though. And I'm going to place these down. I'm thinking something along the lines of this. And I'm just going to take some washi tape to hold them together and place it on my hand and pull it up a couple times so it doesn't pull up my card or ruin it when I put it through the machine. I'm just going to run this through my Big Shot machine really quick. Okay, so here it is. Now, when you're taking this off, oh, look, it's already done. You can save these pieces for a different card for later if you want. I'm going to cut out a banner because I know I'm going to be doing a plane and I want the banner to have the word on it. So I'm thinking, let's see which banner goes best with happy birthday. So this banner here, and then also I'm going to take this. This is from My Favorite Things. It is the numbers die only. And I'm going to use the number 1. Okay, so there I have my number 1 and my banner. Okay, so I have this little piece of white cardstock here. I'm going to run this over to my silhouette and have it cut out the plane here from the Priceless Joy set, and I might even do the car as well, just so that I have those, so I don't have to fussy cut them out. Okay, so I cut out that little plane, and I'm just going to stamp it with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And the reason why I'm using this ink is because I am going to color it with Copic markers. And while I'm stamping, I'm going to grab the Wish Big set here and the happy birthday. And then I'm going to use VersaFine ink for this. And I'm going to stamp it as close to the tail end as possible so that I can wrap that if I need to. So I'm just going to quickly color this plane. Okay, so now we have our plane all colored up using our Y colors. And I did a video on this that is uploaded right now, and I will link it right here if you want to see how I colored it. So I'm going to take this, and while I'm doing my other projects, I'm going to let this dry. So I'm just taking some dimensional fabric paint. This is like the puffy paint that you get at Joann's or Michael's or any craft store. I think Walmart might even have them for like 40 cents. But I love this stuff because it adds so much dimension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from left to right because I'm right-handed. And I'm just going to place little dots all around the cloud. I'll hold one up so you can see it. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna let it dry. So I'm going to just do all of these really, really quickly, put that aside dry, and then I can do the rest of the card. I'm going to take this number 1 and just quickly color the whole thing. Grab a scratch piece here. In yellow, so that it brings that little bit of yellow that I have on the plane in. And then bringing those little dots in, I'm going to take and do some little dots just along the one. I have some gray twine here. This is from Trendy Twine. And I'm just gonna cut off a little piece here. Grab some just regular Scotch tape. for this. And let's see, I don't want it too long, so let's start this one here because we're going to start it at one end. I find it sometimes easier when you're doing such a small area to put the tape on the twine first and then lay it down. And then you can cut off the extra tape where you don't need it. But that way you get your twine where you want it. And then I'm kind of measuring, so I have my plane here. And I'm kind of just holding it and going, okay, it's approximately about there, allowing a little bit of room to tape, and then down to there. So then just flip this back over, do the exact same thing with this piece. Place that down. Now remember, I have some of that white paint on the plane too, so I have to be careful. And I am going to adhere it with some more tape on the back of the plane. Okay, so this stuff does dry pretty quickly, the puffy paint, and so I'm going to move on with putting this a little bit together. I have some foam adhesive here. Just going to flip this over and place these foam adhesives all along the plane and the banner. I think I'm going to put it there. And then this, take off all these foam adhesive backings. And have it kind of going like that. And then just for fun, I have this Dots and Stripes paper from Echo Park. And I'm going to take this little teal dots here, paper, and just cut it down to size. So it's 5.5 by 4.25. And then I have my base card here. So I'm going to place that pattern paper on the base card. And then very carefully, because this is still super wet, I'm going to put foam adhesive all over the back of this. And normally I'd let it dry, but I'm getting ready to go to church. I don't have a whole lot of time. And his parties today. And then grab the back and place this down. Now I like to put one corner down and then the other corner and then kind of let it just set down, because I feel like then it just falls into place. Isn't that adorable? Yay! So happy birthday, baby Finn. I'm so excited, and I know Libby and Stretch are so excited to come to the party too. So I hope this inspires you to go and create something that is perfectly imperfect, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.